Hello everybody, welcome back. I have a new video for you. I really hope you enjoy it. Hello everybody, my name is Kisha. I blog every day at kjaggers.com. That link is below. So I am here with Super Cooper today. We are reviewing the First Alert Bark Genies. Now I have two of them. This one is the large one. This is the handheld. I'm so excited to be sharing these with you. This has been a little bit harder of a review because we have a very obedient dog who doesn't get in much trouble, doesn't do a ton of barking, and you know, he's pretty good, so it was a little bit harder. My mom helped out. I sent her a Bark Genie to test out on a couple of her yappy dogs. But, you know, I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. I know so many of you were interested in this product from the comments on the Day in the Life vlog when I shared it a while back. And again, I'm so sorry for the delay, but it took a while because it's hard to test it out on a dog that's, you know, pretty obedient. But there are two, and I'm going to be talking to you about both. We have a huge giveaway going on. Stay tuned for that. Just keep watching because I think you guys will love it, especially if you have dogs that bark a lot or if you have neighbors with yappy dogs. Either product or both products are going to help you. So let's get started. I'm going to take you through the review and I'll come back and talk to you about the giveaway and finish the video. Okay, so I let Cooper go so I could work on this video. But, you know, when I was going over First Alert, the Bark Genie, and really trying to figure out how I was going to implement it in our lives and, you know, really if it was something I wanted to work with, I checked out their website. And their website is very detailed. You can check it out yourself. They do have a video on there, and I thought it was a great video, so I got permission to use it, and I want to share it with you guys because I think it explains the product and the company so well. It's better than what, you know, anything I could do. So let's have a look, check out the video, and see what these products are all about before I start talking about them.
You've known First Alert for years as the most trusted provider of safe and reliable smoke detectors, alarms, and fire extinguishers. And we're proud to continue that heritage with a new line of solutions designed specifically for pets. First Alert, America's most trusted and recognized safety brand, introduces a new line of dog training products designed to improve both your life and the life of your pets. From children to families and now your pets. First Alert designs and creates safety products to protect the people and animals in your life who matter most. Any dog owner can attest that training your dog can be frustrating, difficult, expensive. Issues like excessive barking and running away can have a dramatic effect on the quality of your life and your neighbors. From indoor to outdoor bark control products, yard containment systems, and remote trainers, First Alert provides a broad range of solutions to foster a happier, active, and more obedient lifestyle for your pets. And through a host of innovations like ultrasonic technology and automatic bark detection, each product is designed and tested with the use of professional trainers to ensure safe, harmless, and effective results. First Alert knows your pets are part of your family, and they deserve all the comforts and safety that you can provide. Trust First Alert for what matters most.
Wasn't that a great video? I totally loved it. I thought it did a great job of explaining the company and the products. Totally loved it. So the two products that was sent to me are very, very interesting. This one is the automatic ultrasonic bark deterrent. And this is obviously harmless for pets. It's got 3 adjustable sensitivity levels, they call it. Just 3 levels of, you know, like beeps, I guess, if you will, and it's got a 50-foot range, and it's great for dogs, you know, that are around front doors that bark a lot or jump a lot, or, you know, even in neighborhoods where you have a dog that's barking a lot next door to you. This could be really beneficial. So let's have a look at it, and I will take you through it and explain exactly what it does. Okay, so looking over the box, you can see that it says it's the automatic ultrasonic bark deterrent. It's harmless and pet friendly. It's got 3 adjustable sensitivity levels. It's got a 50-foot range. It's also got some notes around the box where you can see more about the product. And it even explains on the back on how it works. You know, barking with an adjustable range up to 50 feet triggers the Bark Genie. The Bark Genie sends an ultrasonic sound that deters the dog barking. Now, this is very, very interesting, and you can see when I get it out of the box, it is not very big. It's, I don't know exactly how big it is. I'm trying to look and see. I'm not sure how big it is, but it's not very big, and it's perfect for when your dog is at the front door and it's barking a lot, or if you have neighbors that have dogs that bark, this will help stop that. One thing is recommended though, when you are not needing it, make sure you turn it off so the dogs do not get used to it. And you place the unit near the location that usually triggers the barking. Now, it says optimal performance will be achieved by removing obstructions between the dog and the device. You should test the unit, and you should set the sensitivity range by turning the adjustment dial. It's very, very simple. The low can detect barks up to 15 feet away. The medium is 30 feet, and the high end is 50 feet. Also, some dogs may not be directed or distracted by the sound or pay attention to the sound at all. If that's the case, you know, you definitely need to have some better training, but this is, you know, not necessarily for your dog. It's for your neighbor's dog who you might not be able to train. It can definitely help keep down on the barking. I've actually used this outside some when I'm out here and maybe I'm on a phone call or we're having dinner out here, which we do a lot. I don't want those dogs barking, and I'll turn this on. Now, I don't want to leave it on all the time because just like the instructions explained, it will, you know, the dogs will get used to it. So you only want to use it at specific times, and a lot of times you want to give a verbal command if possible, like no, stop barking, whatever it is, quiet, if you can. Obviously, you can't be screaming that out at your neighbors, but this does help the dogs. And once they start barking, it automatically starts sending that out. I personally love the 50-foot range. That's one of my favorite things. My neighbor's dogs are all the way up there, and really the handheld does nothing for them, but this helps pretty good. The handheld, I'll show you in just a minute, does not deter them at all. But this has actually helped. So I don't have it going right now, but they're actually being quiet. Yay! Okay, so the next item is the First Alert Bark Genie, the handheld ultrasonic bark deterrent. And again, you can check out the box. It is harmless and pet friendly. It's great for training, and it has a 15-foot range. All around the box explains more about the product, and it explains that when your dog displays bad behavior, push the button and send the ultrasonic sound that deters the behavior. You may also use verbal commands to train your dog and correct bad behavior, basically at the same time you're pushing the button. And this is great for home or on the go. It's got an adjustable wrist strap, and it requires 4 AAA batteries, where the bigger one only requires 1 9-volt. I don't know if I said that, but it does require 1 9-volt. And this one's very, very interesting. It says here that again, some dogs might not be distracted by this, and it might not do any good. And if that's the case, you definitely need stronger training. But it is a deterrent, and for a lot of dogs, they're not going to be used to that sound, and it's going to get their attention. Let me show you how Cooper responded. Just keep watching. Okay, so we are testing out the Bark Genie, and we have Cooper here. We also have Scott with the Bark Genie right there, and we're going to do it. So, speak. 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 See, he stopped right then. When speak. Speak. Cooper, speak. 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 See, he's wondering what he's hearing. Speak. See? It is a very good command. It's working, isn't it? Speak. Do it again. Hold on. I'm just going to make him do it. I hate doing this to him, but Cooper, speak.
Come on, tell Mama.
Speak. Speak.
Tell Mama.
Speak. 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 See, he dropped his ball. Yeah.
Tell Mama.
Speak. 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 He ain't doing it. See that? He's like, no thanks.
Good boy. There you go, boy. I know what I'm telling you.
And you can
Here you go.
train them where they don't jump up on you with that too. And it's, really
small.
easy to use, very small. We got the one in the house, and that also helps.
And he's far away. That's all I'm going to do. So just push that, the little light comes on, and you can actually hear it initially going meep, real light, and then notice no dogs barking.
Yeah. It's cool. Isn't Cooper so cute? Oh my gosh. Some dogs just keep barking, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. What kind of sound you got going, they're going to bark. And here's a good example of it not working on my neighbor's dogs. So I'm using this. Neighbor's got dogs. And you just push the button. So I think this one is amazing, and I think it's worked really well with Cooper. We don't really, have to use this on our dog, you guys. We have a very obedient dog. That's one of the reasons this review was so delayed, because it's hard to entice him to bark and then correct him when we really don't mind when he does in fact bark. He doesn't bark that often. So, it really was something to test out, and I tested it out through my mom and some friends, and they have all been loving it. And again, it just takes dedication on training your dog. There's not one tool that's going to work. I've trained our dogs for years. Cooper was so easy to train, it was not even funny. And it's amazing. It's really more about being the pack leader, I guess, quote and seizure Milan. But honestly, it's about dedication, and it's about consistency. And we've been very fortunate that we've had some very well-behaved dogs, but not everyone does. And I think the little handhelds are a great addition, a great training addition to try with an animal that you're maybe not getting through to, and you need to step it up just a little bit. This is Harmless and can do that. So I think it's, quite interesting. And they have on the back of their pamphlets that under, if anything happens and you're not happy with it, they want you to email them or call them, and that's super nice. And I love that it's First Alert. It is a trusted company. You can Google that and see that, First Alert's been doing a lot of protection type of products for years. They got some really high reviews and scores, so I'm definitely happy with both of these, and I would recommend them. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who's training a puppy or somebody who has a dog with some behavioral issues. It can help, and it's handheld. You can take it wherever you need to go, and it's really, really nice. You just push your button and they get the point. This one again is great for dogs that are barking at the front door a lot. Generally in our home, if our dog is barking at the front door, we're okay with that. So it is kind of hard, and you saw that Cooper, he wasn't barking, and it was hard to ever use it because he just, if he barks, we want him to bark. But there's a lot of people who live in apartments and such who have rowdy, loud, little yappy dogs. Quite a few of them are small, and this will help you. I have a feeling this will really help you. So what did you guys think of the review? Are you interested in the First Alert Bark Genie? I think it comes from a wonderful company, and I think it's so interesting. I love that it won't harm our pets, because they're parts of our family, and I'm super excited about these. Now this one's been great, like I said in the review, for my neighbor's loud dogs, and you do not want to leave them on all the time. And this one has been great, like for my mom, trying to train one of her dogs. But if we were training a puppy, which we do intend on getting, this really might help in the training process. Every dog is different. Some are going to listen to it, some are not. You need to be verbal in your commands when using it, but it's very, very handy that it's portable. You can take it with you, especially if you go to the dog park, or if you are taking your dog out traveling. This might be a very, very helpful tool to have with you. Again, it's not going to do all the training for you. You've got to do some on your own, but as long as you're consistent, this is an excellent tool to use. So let's get into the giveaway. Now I'm going to have 8 winners of the Bark Genie, the automatic ultrasonic bark deterrent. This is the one that you'll sit up in a window and turn it on if your neighbor's dogs start barking, or out on your porch if you're trying to have dinner. You don't want to leave it on all the time, or at the front door if your dog tends to bark a lot and you don't like that. Like if you're in an apartment or something, it will pick up on the bark and radiate that sound out. The second giveaway is going to be for 8 winners on the little handheld ultrasonic bark deterrent. Perfect for training any age dog. It's perfect. You've seen how Cooper reacted, and he's 7. So maybe 8. This really does help in training. It's not going to do all the work, just like this will not do all the work, but using your verbal commands and being consistent will make all the difference in training, and 8 winners will get this. So it's going to go on for 2 weeks. The giveaway information is all on my blog at kjaggers.com, and I'm excited that so many of you guys are going to get to try this. And I love cats. I do a ton of videos on cats, but for all of you dog lovers, I think that this will be perfect. What do you think, Cooper? Hey Cooper, what do you think? You think it'll be good? You think your pals will enjoy it? I think they will. I mean, I think our human friends will enjoy it more than the dogs, but you know what? It will not hurt your animals, and it will help training easier. So again, go to my blog at kjaggers.com to get entered. That link is below. You've got 2 weeks. All the details are in full, and I'm going to pick 8 winners. So I need you to list out in the comments. It's going to be mandatory which one you want, and I'm going to pick 8 from each. So good luck to everybody. Again, you can find more pictures and information on my blog. If you found this review interesting, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, click on my name, get subscribed. That way you won't miss any new videos. All of my social media is listed below. I would love if you followed along. Thanks again. If you have any questions or comments. Oh, and by the way, you can find these at Walmart if you're interested. Who doesn't love that? Walmart's basically all over. You can find these at Walmart. That's the easiest place to find them, and they're not very expensive at all. They're easy, and they work, and they might not change everything, but they're going to help you. So again, if you're interested in just going out and buying them, head to Walmart and go pick you one up. But you can also, in the meantime, get entered in the giveaway. 8 winners for the little one, 8 winners for the larger one that's more for your home and your patio, especially if you live in an apartment or a condo. This really might be helpful. And this one is helpful if you are training a dog. It will definitely, help in that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Cooper and I are going to go. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye.